Here we are for Sunday warm up, and I go out in the back with the LSR guys. This is Happy. Happy's such a great that guy. He's a fabricator. I love talking to him. He just knows way too much for me. Like his abundance is insane. So I did one adjustment to the chassis. I put some shorter hubs. Now the issue with that is I couldn't get to a full length I wanted to get to. I just want to see how it would work. And then I just was messing around with gearing. I was on the 350 here, seeing if I have a little bit more top end pull and not lose too much in a tight section. But this setup, a chassis adjustment I made, tightened up the cart a little bit. But I mean, it was still getting through the corners pretty good. Here I'm right behind Ron. Ron, he's been quick everywhere we have gone to. He was quick. He's real quick in Jax. He was quick in Biloxi. Every track we've been at to, he has just been getting faster and faster. Here, his cart's just not very happy. And then I do a little bit different going to a right-hander. I drag a little brake just to get my cart set up better for the left-hander coming up, because this is a very flowy track. And the way I learned this is watching a whole bunch of videos from Kart Lounge. I was watching Eric Fagan ride-alongs, Zach Linzel ride-alongs, Mick Gabriel's ride-alongs, a lot of it. So there, the cart was really well. I would release the brakes and just let it roll through, and then just have a really good run up here. And then through the double lefts, the cart was just doing a really good job. So I run down the pack in front, and that's where Casey Stahl from Stahl Racing's up at. So now I'm just going to see where am I a little stronger, how the cart's feeling. And just that last turn, coming out of that last turn, the cart is rolling just beautifully. I mean, it is freaking taking off. But there are times I lose the front end, so I was like, I don't know. But through the fast section, I felt better. Like right here, I'll take it right at this left. So I'll take a left, and I'll just drag a little brake just to set me up for the right, so the cart doesn't fly out as far as Casey did, and then I get a good run up on his back bumper. That's all I did, was basically give up one corner to pick up speed on the other corner. That was barely it. I took a little nose look inside. Really wasn't going to make the move, and right there on turn in, I lose the nose of the cart. So it was a little pushy, but anything else, I just couldn't complain. And I was not 100% sure on gearing, because I've been running 353 all weekend, and I thought I was losing, just a little bit on the top end. So I tried the 350, and I don't know. It felt good, but, I just didn't feel as fast as I needed it to be. But that also could have been the chassis. So, in the finals, I screwed it all up. I made the chassis a lot quicker. I changed my gear and screwed it up. Here, I get a good run on them. I'm like right on his back bumper. He gets waved by, and I just send it in on Casey and get by him, and then just finish out my lap. Cart was rolling. Everything was doing well. Just went back to the old setup I had been running all weekend. Basically nothing new, and then I changed my gear back to 353, and that was my biggest mistake for the finals. I should have just left the 350, made the cart work, but knowing me, I always go up, never down.
I fucking wait. You better fucking podium.
All right, I'm gonna give it my best. Final day, we've all picked up a lot of speed, but everybody else picked up a lot of speed too. I don't know what to do. One last change. I just need to get through a high-speed section quicker. I'm debating on gearing. I'm gonna look at JD's video because he was behind me. We'll see what the cart's doing. Send it. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to LSR for letting us hang out. Camp Chaos. Texas boys out back doing a good job. Miguel's doing a good job. Matt's doing a good job. The whole crew's doing a good job. It's Sunday. Sunday, survival day. All right, starting P6 with these front runners was amazing. I was over the moon, ecstatic. I couldn't believe it, except I did not get a good start at all. All week, and I've been getting killer starts. And that time, I didn't get a good start at all, man. I was fighting for 7th. I had Kevin May, I think, on the inside of me. We were side by side. We just start battling out, and then we're side by side the whole time. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? It just kept going side by side, and I saw the front pack start pulling away automatically, and I'm thinking to myself, oh no, this is bad. I look back, I have like a 2 cart link capped Kevin, and I just put my head down and drive it in real hard and real deep on this double left. And I start sucking back in. I'm like, all right, and maybe not be that bad. I know I made a mistake on gearing. Is right after this right hand turn, going to the start finish line, I start tapping the limiter. I haven't done that all weekend, and I was thinking to myself, okay, either I'm getting a really good run out or something's wrong. Nope, I'm on the limiter all the time now. It was just the track had just gotten that much faster, or just a massive toe of the draft. Insco goes on the inside of Todd Barron, and right here is probably what cost me a lot of my race. I decided to not make the move on James, to sit back and just start pushing again, because I know if you start battling out, it brings back the pack. So I was able to run down the pack. They got into a little scuffle. Insco fell back a little bit. Instead of making that move and probably making it worse and drawing us to the pack behind us, I decided to back out of it and just follow James around. The one good thing I like about James, and he's just a hard, fair racer, it's just that I learn a lot following him. So if I need to pick up anything in my game, I would just pick it up. But definitely not the right gear change. Right chassis adjustment, definitely not the right gear change. James goes inside of Todd, and then I just sit behind Todd for the race. I did not want to battle it out. We had a decent gap behind us, and just kept pushing Todd and James. The top three start pulling away a little bit, but it was Eric Fagan, Mark Steele, and then Ryan Cassidy were just starting to pull away on us a little bit. It was just a little bit too much. I think James' car got a little snug. Todd started getting a little snug in front of me. And then I didn't have the gear that really helped him. So James points us by, lets Todd go. I go right through him. He sees me, lets me go, and then we go forward. That's what I like about James. Like, if he's having an issue and he's getting tired, or he can't really battle it out or help, or he thinks there might be a faster way, he'll flip-flop. It's really smart racing. Sometimes a lot of people want to battle in the mid-pack. That's dumb. All right? This weekend went super smooth because I was running up front. If not, I'll be in the mid-pack, and it'll be a battle every lap. So I sit behind Todd, I push him for a couple laps, and I push. I've been getting a really good run out of this corner, so this time I said, okay, well, I pushed you for a couple laps. Let's see if we can run down Ryan if I'm in front. So I make the move, and then I expect to get a bump, like a push, and I don't get anything. Like, I don't feel anything behind me. So I'm like, what the heck is happening? They should be able to be, like, shoving me down the straightaway because I have more teeth than them. So I look back, and he had just fell off a couple cart links back, so he wasn't able to really help me push up. So at this point in time, I'm like, well, I'm a sitting duck. I can't catch the front pack unless I start driving in real hard. So I start pushing harder and harder and harder just to try to see what I could do and run down the pack in front. Because if Ryan had lost that draft, and I know if those two up front start battling it, it would open the window for me to catch up. But I expected a push, and I did not get the push. Then I glance over my shoulder, and I don't see Todd. I see a Burrell. And I'm like, where the hell did this guy come from? No way. He tracked us down, and he passes me like I have a boat anchor. He was flying. I don't even know where he came from. The 498 blew by me like I was stuck on the ground. I was like, wow. His kart looked really free and quick. He was just able to carry the speed to the corners. And then with his gearing, he was able to just roll and use that top-end gear. It was an amazing run. He does a really good job here. I get a really good run. He does a really good job of going down deep and blocking and then swinging back wide. And then he just gets a good run out of this corner. And then I look back behind me, and then Todd starts gaining back on top of me. So at this point in time, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to have to defend for 5th at the moment because there's no way I can cash for 4th if I don't defend. Todd makes a move on the inside, so I just swing down, covered the inside, which kills this little corner here. He pulls away a little bit. I have to defend again on the inside. So here I mid-corner this, mid-track it, don't get a really good run out of it. So now at this point in time, 4th is going to be walking away, and I got Todd Barron bringing down my neck. Now coming up to this corner, I don't know what happened to Todd's brakes, but he really, really wanted 5th place trophy way more than I did. So he just decides to fucking move me. I mean, there's no other way to do it. The worst thing was it happened right at the grandstands. I'm guessing no officials were paying attention to that part. I get it. They're probably focusing on the leaders because that's probably a battle that's going down. But holy crap. That's the part I got extremely frustrated. So now I look back. There's no one near me, behind me. So I'm just trying to run down Todd to repay the favor. But I run out of time. Can't repay the favor. P6 for me. Super happy. It's the best I've ever ran at Springs in Charlotte. Just a little ticked off that I got moved. Nothing was called. That rubbed me the wrong way. But hell, it's racing. The only part that I get upset about is if I touch someone, I get a penalty. If they rough me up, it's good or enough for them. So I give him a little love tap letting him know I was not very happy. Alright guys, the end of the day has come. We have gone through complete teardown of the whole Camp Chaos area. Final results.
Bigger trailer.
Yeah. Hey Marshall, stop being cheap and buy a bigger trailer.
Like this one.
So Marshall's gonna kill me.
He's semi-retired.
So what can I say? Let's start off with the junior class. And the junior driver is not anywhere to be found. That would be, yeah, signing out. He's more famous than me. So that's Lucas. He was top 10 all weekend. Ran an amazing race. I think he was like 6th, and he saw red and went.
He was the 4th going for 3rd.
Oh, 4th going for 3rd, and he saw red. And went the full send mode and sent it too hard and dropped the 8th. Still, and how many were in class?
64.
64 cards. 8th. That's a win. I don't know where he's at, but that's a win. Hopefully he shows up sometime tonight. Let's go to the light class. Summer, how'd you end up? Where'd you end up? All she did was smile. So 21st?
Yeah.
Okay, so she sucked.
Qualified 7th.
She qualified 7th, ran all day up front. And so basically when the finals come, she chokes.
She totally Danica
So
Patrick.
final, yeah.
Oh, I'm just joking. I'm just
That tire pressure
Dude.
and wrong rims. That
She sounds like a real driver. Tire pressure, rims,
Yo, Daddy,
you
looking
know.
for another sponsor.
Yeah. They're horrible. Miguel got sent on turn 1.
Oh, no. Well, I held it, and the guy decided to hold it, and I said, no, you're not. And I clipped him. He went sailing. But I couldn't turn. My rear end was literally lifted. Like, I couldn't turn.
So you're done. I know
then-
you went from like 28th to last.
Yeah, and then over here there's a wreck, and I couldn't do nothing but literally just stop.
Oh, that's why you stopped. You almost went to a pits. I thought you were gonna come out.
No, I did a pitch. I did a Yui because I had nowhere to go. Literally pulled in the pits, turned around, and then kept going.
Miguel had really bad luck. He didn't
Yeah,
finish good.
it's bad.
He ended up 39th.
Hey,
Out
I made
of-
the A-main, though. I didn't have
Out
to
of
race
60,
the B-main to
out of
make the A-main.
65. Matt,
No, 73, bro.
oh,
Give me more.
73 in class.
73. I made
73, 39th, 73, 21st.
Ninth and
That's
fifth.
not. Oh,
Ninth and
stop.
fifth
Oh my
in
God, will
the
you
race.
stop?
No.
Stop.
No B-main
Oh my
today.
God,
I
Jesus
made
Christ.
A-main.
Oh my! I'll give you credit. You did a good job. You didn't do bad. You showed speed out of nowhere. When I saw your the whole day, I was like scrolling. I had to go to the very bottom on Friday, and then out of nowhere for practice, I saw your name up top. I was like, kept hitting refresh. I was like, mistake. And you qualified good. I was like, whoa, someone woke up.
Ran 2 heat races.
Yeah. And then Matt, his qualifying session was bad. His fastest lap got taken away. That would have been, oh man, I hope I'm videotaping this right. That would have been 14th. He ended up starting 29th. In the heat races, ran his way up, started P15, made it up to 11th. VLR decided he wanted to do a test flight over the OTK and try, and then that didn't work out right, and then he got sent to barriers after that, and he's probably had the worst weekend. Window broken into, chassis decided to check out. Not a good weekend for Matt, but it'll get better. Who else?
Hello, baby.
Oh yeah, Legends. Chris did an amazing job in Legends. He held it flat out. Dylan did a great job. Colin won like always because he just calling freaking Warren.
all the God, how do I blend this in? There's a Mustang motor day, 5.0 they call it. That group is very angry.
Oh yeah.
Situation.
So those
5.0 Mustang motor they give it a nickname.
yeah, those coyotes are
Guys are
pretty
really
ticked off
bad.
right now.
Why'd
But
you say it?
Masters, I know this is a long closing video. Masters race went well. 4th, 5th, I was right around there. I ended up 6th. Basically, if you touch one of the golden boys, you get a penalty. But if they touch you, no slip. That's all I'm going to say on that end. I still had a good weekend. There'll be a bonus footage because we're missing a kid. I'm glad for you guys for watching and hanging out, and catch you guys on track. Have a good one. Oh, I forgot to talk about the Asian sensation. Kelvin did good. Where you end up, Kelvin? 15. So, Asian sensation, 15th. Asian sensation. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty good.
This is all bonus footage. Lucas did, by far
The best in the tent.
best under the tent. I mean, other than me, but I'm talking about.
We didn't even touch the go-kart all week.
That's true. Lucas did the best under the tent.
They were too scared to touch it.
There was literally, Greg was too scared to touch the cart to make it faster. So the kid had to drive the cart to go faster. Purple and the junior final. Little mistake going. What were you thinking during that time when you just decided to send it in?
I was gonna pass him.
If I don't do it, my dad's gonna be mad.
So did you yell in your helmet like full send mode or something?
No.
Because that's exactly what it looked like. When I say send mode, that was like you already made the commitment. Like you're gonna send it in.
Yeah, that was white line, dust in the air, just sent it in there.
So for your first national weekend against the big dogs, how did you feel?
Good.
Short and sweet, I like it.
Wow, that's you're making
He's a social character.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want to
Yeah.
interview this one. He's
So hey,
totally
good job
on
this
board.
weekend. Can't wait to see your next race. When's your next race?
March 26th.
Where?
Homestead.
AMR.
Homestead AMR. So hey, race motor AMR. Actually, they do race hero now. So race here AMR, March 26th. Junior class, summer in the K100. We're all out, guys. This is
Welcome
it.
to the Jam Racing family, buddy.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Hey,
you gotta
final.
sit on the cart.
Look who has the shoes. Jam Racing.